Alright, hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all feeling good today. I'm feeling fine myself. Not a whole lot going on except for obviously the big thing that dropped today. Nintendo just released out of nowhere a Mario 35th Anniversary Direct. So yeah, I was kind of like just keeping my eye on their social media account just in case they did do something. And it turns out, yeah, they did. They dropped like a 15-minute like direct full of like Mario news. So we'll briefly talk about that before I get started on All Stars. By the way, All Stars is part of that announcement, like the original All Stars. But that's not the only All Stars that we heard about today. Hey now! You're an All-Star? That's a really bad joke, I know. Right, so yeah, let me just bring this up real quick before we get started. I'm just going to skim over this really quickly because I already did an offline reaction earlier today. That's already on my YouTube channel. But just so that I can give you a quick breakdown if you hadn't seen this yet, or if you want to hear additional thoughts, because I've been thinking about some things, so I'll just mute this, I guess, because it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, this is an interesting thing to start off with. So Game & Watch Mario, which includes Mario 1 and Mario 2 Lost Levels. It's a fucking weird concept, but I like it. I've actually I've actually pre-ordered one of these fucking things. I don't know why. I just love the novelty of this. Also, it comes with a Game & Watch game. Yeah, a Game & Watch with a Game & Watch game. Who knew? But yeah, it's a fucking bizarre concept, and it comes out in like a couple of months. So I pre-ordered that because I just wanted something like that. It seems like a cool little thing, and I'll probably play it for like 10 minutes and then never touch it again. I'll just keep it on my shelf somewhere. At least then I can say I've got a Game & Watch because I don't actually own any Game & Watches. So yeah, that was the thing that they started with. Super Mario 3D World, this is the proper like first big thing they led off with after that. So it's basically just a Switch port of the Wii U game. So that's like, how many Wii U games did Nintendo make that are now on the Switch? Like almost all of them at this point. So like I said during that offline reaction, this is like one less game that I need to keep on my Wii U because I can just buy the Switch version now. Also, this was kind of interesting. In fact, I'm going to turn the audio on. So it's not just a straight up vanilla port of the game, it also includes this, which I have no idea what this is exactly. I see some like rotating like fences up there. So this is apparently like an expansion on top of Mario 3D World. This is going to be included with the release of the game. It's called Bowser's Fury, and this is basically all we've got to go on, but I like it when I can't pause in time just so we can... There we go. So, yeah, not a whole lot to go off on there, but I'm guessing it's just, like, extra content for experts, like people who are familiar with the game, so I'm kind of glad that Nintendo went back and, like, added something extra on top of what was already there. That's a nice little incentive if you want to, like, revisit the game, because I've played this game before. But I'll definitely pick this up. It comes out in February. But yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what that's going to entail. So this is the most interesting thing, like besides the big reveal at the end, which I think we all know what it was, this was like the most interesting thing. Super Mario Bros. 35. It's basically Super Mario Bros. Except it's Tetris 99, kind of. So you and 35 other people play online on the same level, and the more enemies you kill and the more shit you do, you can send enemies towards targeted, I can't say that word, targeted enemies. Kind of like Tetris 9, like you send garbage blocks to certain people and then they try sending shit back to you. It's that sort of thing. I love the idea, it looks really cool, but there's like two things about this that bother me, that there's like two caveats. First of all, is the netcode going to be any good? Because look what happened to Super Mario Maker 2, like that game online plays like absolute fucking dog shit. So I'm not sure, like, yeah, they show you it running fairly smoothly in this trailer, but then again, they did show you smooth online for Mario Maker 2 before that came out, and the final product was, like, not as good online. And here's the other thing, this was something I didn't notice, by the way, when I did my reaction to it this morning. So, this is a limited game, it's only going to be around for 5 months, from the start of November till the end of March, that's like 5 or 6 months, give or take. I don't know how to feel about that. I was thinking this was going to be like a permanent thing, at least permanent in the sense that it would be around like Tetris 99. But no, apparently this is only going to be for like several months and then it goes away. I don't know how they feel about that, to be honest, because this seems like a fantastic idea for a game, but they just don't want to like maintain it, I guess. It better fucking run good for if it's going to like last for a few months. But yeah, moving on. This part was weird because at first I thought this was a brand new like Mario Kart game, like Mario Kart 9, but on closer inspection, this was not. It's a Mario Kart game with augmented reality with little like racing cars that you put down. You put like little checkpoints and you drive through them to like make a track, and then you do racing with like little figurines. I mean, it's a cool idea. If I was like 20 years younger, I'd be into this sort of thing, like if I was still a kid, but first of all, my apartment, I probably don't have the room for this sort of thing. Second of all, most of the rooms in my apartment are carpeted, so I don't think my carts, the little cart toys, would actually work on this thing. And third of all, again, a little bit too old for this sort of thing to like fully appreciate it. And then here's a bunch of merch stuff. We're just going to skip past that. Here's Mario All-Stars coming to the Switch online as of today. Well, I say coming, but it's already here. That's what I'm going to be playing in just a minute, by the way. And then, of course, the big reveal, the thing that basically Nintendo's worst kept secret, because we all knew this was coming. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Little Sunshine, and my favourite Super Mario Galaxy all coming to the Switch. Fully, not like completely like from the ground up remastered like Spyro or Crash Insane Trilogy, but they are upscaled. Mario Sunshine runs at 16:9 widescreen. I think Mario 64 is still 4:3, but all the games are upscaled to 1080p, I believe. So that's good. At least it looks like a little bit better in that regard. The thing that surprised me the most was the release date, because I thought this was coming out in like late October, early November. It's coming out in 2 weeks. So that completely fucking threw me like off balance in case of like what I wasn't expecting that to be coming out this quickly. But that's good. I'm glad. I'm going to pick that up. I pre-ordered it earlier today, much to my frustration of like trying to fucking pre-order this game because, well, when they announced this, it was not up for pre-orders for like a few hours, and then a bunch of retailers started taking pre-orders, and a lot of the retailers are like charging up the fucking arse for it. But I found a retailer online that I've ordered from before that were selling it for like a good bit cheaper than everyone else. Problem was, the fucking website kept going down when I was trying to pre-order this game because everybody was just jumping on it and trying to order it. It took me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to finally get a copy pre-ordered. I mean, I can get it digitally, but if you know me, you'll know that I like my games physically for the most part. And this game is going to be a limited run. It will be like only around until March. So it's not like I can pick this up at any time, because, you know, scalpers are going to like fucking take full advantage of this. In fact, they already are. Like, I think I saw eBay listings for like nearly double the price of what the recommended retail price is for. Gotta fucking love scalpers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the last part of this is just like a rundown, like just a look back at all the different Mario games. So yeah, overall, that was a pretty solid Direct. Still not a general Nintendo Direct like people want, myself included, but I think that was a lot of great Mario stuff, and I'm very much excited to play Mario Galaxy. I'm going to play all three back to back. Well, not back to back on the same day, of course, but I will play all three in a relatively short period of time. And I think I might 100% all three as well, actually, because I love those games a lot. Galaxy I've not played in, I don't know, almost a decade at this point. When did it originally come out? I think like the last time I played it was like 5 to 10 years ago. So I can't wait to get back into Galaxy again and like play that on the Switch. Is there anything else that I should bring up before we get started? Not really. Again, these are just additional thoughts of mine on top of what I already talked about in that video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, it's there. You can watch that if you want, up to you.